I think it takes a few seconds sometimes too before you'll see it show up. It's alright, I'm going through the opening loading screen thingy. Oh, that's right, I was here. There was a thing I did one time. Let me see. I should have done it when I first started broadcasting. Yeah, it shows you one now, I think. There you go. So the random person jumped in there and disappeared. Usually I send an invite with the thing. I didn't this time, but I think there's a way to do that. Underscores, yeah. Broadcast settings. Video clip. Broadcast settings. Invite players to broadcast. Hold on, I'll send you an invite. What do you see right now? Okay, my cockpit. Yeah, that's like, it's like your 3D area. See how it has like a dome? So like when you're in a dogfight, it'll show stuff like if stuff's above or below you. or to your left or right. It like shows like a 3D thing of like kind of where stuff is. But you don't really use that. I mean, it gives you arrow indicators and stuff. Or you can just do this. And play this way too to see stuff easier. And it's easier to dogfight this way. I just happen to like the cockpit. Whoops. I'll switch it sometimes, but most times I just mess around. Alright, line up the space station. And pulsation. Yeah. Nah, I don't care. I didn't tell anybody about it. If somebody finds it, who cares? I'm not gonna do it. Alright, so this is the... Nah. And this is like, this is the basic layout of all the space stations. You have a side on either side that you can go to. Almost all the space stations, the inside part is going to be laid out the same. They'll just have different like aliens and different races. But here's where you upgrade like your ship, or you can like scrap them. Then you have all these things here. This guy sells stuff for your suit, so exosuit research. So you can literally go in and like buy. Let's see what he has. You usually want to use for that. Look for the S ones. See, he'll sell like shields, toxic protection, like toxic planets for your suit. This guy sells exocraft stuff. So like you can get like, you know, off-road vehicles, hovercrafts, submarines, mechs. This guy is Starship, so you can get stuff for your ship. And then this guy's going to be the your multi-tool, your weapon and shit. You can buy stuff from him. And then that's the portal. Ships are going to come in periodically, and you can literally buy any of these that you like. You can pull it up and scan them. And on the side over there, see it says none, and it says class shuttle C 18+3. The class is how good it is, so it's a C class. You want, it goes from like C is the lowest, and then like S is the highest. And the 18+3 is how many slots it has in its inventory. So like it has 3 technology slots, and then if I want to buy this guy's ship, I just go over and talk to him. And you can trade other stuff with him. So like I can trade, I can sell stuff to him, buy stuff from him, or I can make a like an offer on a ship, and I can compare it with like my ship, which mine's a hauler, so, and it's an S class. And then I can like, you know, trade, or I can buy it outright out of the 6 ships, like any 6 like regular ships. And this guy over here. Oh, you want to see what my character looks like? Hold on. You can customize your character too. You can play in 3rd person or 1st person. Mine is a Viking. He's one of the, like, I don't know what you want to call him. Like, he's like the Klingon, like the warrior class or whatever. Why is there a portal here too? That makes no sense. But let me go back into 1st person because it's gonna mess with me. All right. And now these guys give you like map data. So like if you want to find stuff, like a specific thing, you talk to this guy and he'll trade you like maps. He's a cartographer. And you can exchange maps, so you can trade yours in for ones he has, or you can purchase them, or you can just like ask for stuff. And that's how you find like the different things you want to find. So if you want to find specific buildings, like trading outposts on like a planet. This guy is, I think he's like base upgrades. Yeah. I imagine it could take. It wouldn't be too long because even though they say they're planet-sized planets, I don't think they completely are. But that being said, let me see. I'll go to one just so you can see. All right, here's this planet, so we'll go to this one, ring one. Or wait, we'll find a different one. Let's see. Let me get out of this. Hold for a little while, so I can see where the other planets are. Yeah, you can shoot them. All right, there's a planet behind that one. We'll go to that one. Oops. Oh, that one being opposite. Let's go to the planet. Yes. You have fuel for all the different engines. So you have fuel for like your pulse engine, which is this. You have fuel for. I'm playing in creative right now, just so I can show you all more of the like wilder things easier. In case you want to see me do something where it like involves my whatever. Alright, so entering atmosphere. They added these giant mountain things now, whereas like normally you didn't have that. Alright. So this is in your ship. Now I'll show you on foot. Just land randomly. Alright, give me a sec. Alright. So, if I was to, let's see, find something nearby. This is about how fast you move on foot. You can like jetpack, and you can like kind of, if you sprint like this, and then tap melee and jetpack, and kind of, don't do it, you can kind of do this. It's not going to do it now. It gives you a little boost. But yeah, it would take, this is how fast you move on foot basically. So, I'm moving slower because it's a cold planet, but still you move about this fast on a warm planet. So yeah, it would take you days for this planet specifically. It would probably take days or maybe even weeks. Some of the smaller planets, I don't need that, just discard it. What did I get? Nanites? Alright. Is there something right there? Oh crap. I don't have a terrain manipulator on this gun. One sec. I'll show you something cool. Pulse splitter. Shell. What's that? Mass accelerator. Where's the terrain manipulator? There it is.
Technology installed.
Alright, so. Why am I not seeing where that was now? Wasn't it in that direction? There it is. Oh, there it is. Salvage data. Those you can trade in for like cool stuff that's actually semi-useful. Now you can destroy stuff like that, or let me see how to. Oh, I have to be at my base. All right, give me a sec. Try and get to my base. I keep hitting the wrong button. Where are they running from? Yeah, you can change to your mining beam, which is how you're gonna get like your materials and stuff. And you got that, which is your tool. Yeah, that adds material. So I can like literally draw. Yeah. This is you can add material. So like the terrain manipulator can dig holes, but it can also like build walls. Like I can just like do that. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? So like if you need to like level out an area for your base or something, that's what you would use. Yeah, you can change the size of this like as you grow. That's how much energy it has left. Yeah, it takes carbon, which is from like any plants you see on a planet, and some animals and stuff. So like your main things are gonna be oxygen and carbon. It's gonna like recharge most of your stuff. As far as like your mining beam, your exosuit, you need sodium actually for your one exosuit, and then you need like oxygen for your life support system. The game starts out in like straight up survival. You have to be on top of your game at the very beginning of the game. While these mountains are so high, the atmosphere's hitting the top of my ship. Like you used to not be able to get mountains like that. This is all some of the new stuff that they added. Other than that, this planet's very boring. Oh shit. Wow. Is that all this is? It's just mountains? Isn't it like a mountain range, or is it just mountains? Nobody can tell. It's just mountains. Alright, but here's a building or something. I thought I just saw something pop up on the radar. Alright, let's go to a different one. I like how quick it is to go between planets that you basically just go. Now your pulse engines and stuff are going to be filled up from these, I think. A lot of these. Just like shoot your... A lot of the bigger ones will give you like gold and platinum. The ones you can shoot through like this. But the little ones and like the spiky ones, you'll get the material that you need to heal your pulse engines. Is that Trillium? That might be what fills your pulse engines. Yeah, that might be it. There's some platinum. Has a huge like thing of crafting stuff. How do I get to my base usually? Let me go here real quick and I'll show you. Go back to the space station and I'll teleport back to the first system that I was on, where my base is. I'll show you that. I don't actually have a base on this name yet, or this save. It's just literally the base computer. I only put one down because, well, there was one already there. And I just kind of claimed it. But if I go there, I can call out my other ships and show you like the mech and the exo whatevers. So, go for the teleporter up here. Need to upgrade my jetpacks. Something awful. Alright. That's my base. What's my base? Now, granted, a lot of this stuff you're gonna have to work for if you're playing in like normal or like survival or permadeath mode. So, like, you start out with a broken down ship that you have to fix. It'll be a small little fighter, and you have to go out and get parts. And like, you have to get like protection right away because you start on like a planet that's like toxic or radioactive or hot or cold. And it teaches you how to like really refill your suit, refill your stuff while you're making your way to the ship, and then it shows you how to craft stuff. It's basically like a tutorial to get you into the game, but it throws you right into the hot seat, like right off the bat now. Whereas like back when the game first came out, everybody started on a peaceful planet, pretty much. But after that, like once you get your ship fixed up, you're pretty much free to like, you know, start flying and collect materials and whatnot. But yeah, there's a lot to do in the game now compared to like what it used to be. It's like insane. Alright. This is the base computer I stole. Alright. So, let me look the build menu. And there's tech, structures. Stand up. It makes the screen smaller when you're streaming. It gives you the border and shit. It's my air conditioner. Standing right beside it. Portable. No. General. Teleporter. This should be it. How do I craft the exo thingies? Storage. Exo craft. Can I just call one? Summon Exocraft, yes. Exocraft not owned. Damn it, I do gotta craft it. It's not in the portable. General. I'm guessing it should be here. There. It's a landing pad. Not what I want. General portable. Maybe it isn't portable. Nope. Storage, no. Special. There we go. Exocraft, I see it now. Alright, so just toss that down. Right there. Alright, so you get an Exocraft and you can like customize it here. Or no, that's summon. Is this the customize? Yeah. So you can like mod it and change the colors, all that stuff. Yeah, you can't really put decals on them or nothing yet, but like, you know. Oh yeah, you can. Paint, bonnet. You change decals on it, yeah. And stuff like that. And then they're just like different vehicles, and each one's cool in its own way. So this is the Rover. This is like your basic, you know. It can jump. It's kind of cool. I don't know if it has a boost or anything. Whoa. Anything? Just a jump. R1. No. You can make tracks and shit for these. Let's go see. Let's craft another one. Oh, this one's freaking amazing. With the turning radius on it's horrible. Look at that! Oh, how cool is that? Yeah. Now this actually has, so like, how do I recharge it or whatever? You can actually, on this one, I can put like a Minotaur laser. There's my mining laser. These are the materials you would need to like craft it or whatever. Or like charge it up. Cannon. There's the bore. That's basically your trade manipulator. Alright, so now I can... And what's cool about this is like even though the turning radius on it like is shit, you can actually... and it refills right away. Like, and what's cool about this thing is like this laser also melts shit. I like it. Alright, let's see what else we got. I think there's a monster truck, isn't there? Specialist. I could have sworn there was a monster truck. Well, here's your big one. This is the one you actually would use for mining. That's what you would actually use for mining and going out to collect stuff. Roamer. This is the hover bike thing. I've never flown this. How cool is that? This one jumps too. So X makes me jump. Dude, I just hit an animal and killed it, I think. Is that a way to go faster? It's gotta be. I've seen them go faster. Probably need to upgrade them at the Exo craft thing. But yeah, you can build all kinds of shit, dude. And like, here's some of my other ships. Let me call them in. Utilities. Some vehicles, there we go. Alright, that's the one that I already have out. You can carry more than one multi-tool. my fighter. And whoops. Not really, but like when you aim, like, no, you can't like aim down sights or anything. It's just a, but it goes towards the center of the screen, like you said you used to like. See, it's like dead in the center of the screen where the thing's going. So that comes in handy. The multi-tool? I have no clue, I would imagine. Video options. You can scale the HUD. You can change the motion blur and the field of view. And you can do different fields of views versus your flight and on foot. You can do inverted and normal controls, sensitivities. Multiplayer stuff. I don't know if you can then. Yeah, I think it just pulls it out. And then you like have discoveries and you can like rename stuff that you scan. So like scan that. See how I scan that plant? I can rename it and call it the Rage Poison Plant, or you know. There's an animal up there I can't see. Oh, here you go. So we got that's conflict and stuff. Fauna. So like, there's the thing I scanned. How do I rename it? See if I upload it. Rename and upload. There it is. That's for that plant, but I wanted to. That should be a Flora, shouldn't it? Name and upload. So I can just call it like, you know. Yeah, you start a new thing and you'll have the crash ship, but you just repair it. Like, you don't have to go get the it's basically taking the grinding and the survival out of it in a way. It's more of an exploration game the way I'm playing right now, just so I can check out the new stuff and whatnot. Plus to remember how to play the game, because it sucked. Like, I didn't want to waste stuff on my main save because like I worked hard to get that shit. Look at that planet in the distance. How cool does that look? Let me go show you. No. Yeah, the scanner is L2. And then you can just like look around. You can scan anything. It'll show you like materials nearby and stuff. Yeah, and then there's. Is that? Yeah, it's mine. No, that's mine. I called it in. Hold on. I'll call in the other one for you so you can see an explorer ship. Now the ships, it's all procedurally generated, so like you might find stuff that's similar but not the same. Oh, this is one of my exotic ships. I forgot I had that. Here's the explorer. This is the one I like. How cool is that? That thing looks wild. And here's an exotic ship, my first exotic ship. It's not very good looking, but I didn't really care because like, I've never had one. Oops, moves. What was I called? There we go. Alright, where's my exotic ship? Right there. The reason I can call these in is because it's my base. I don't have a freighter yet, or I can call it up there. I do have a freighter on my other save if you want to see it then. Then they have living ships. If I remember correctly, this planet's one of the good ones. Let me go check it. One of the ones on this thing where, because I was pissed off that I made my base the wrong thing. Oh shit. Incoming message. Alright, damn set. Offer the repair. Sure, I'll repair your ship for you, buddy. Alright, my standing with them improved. That's never happened before. That's new to me. I think this moon right here was what I was talking about, not the planet. So this moon around this ring planet, I think was the one that I was gonna stay on. Yeah, it's a paradise moon. See, it says paradise. Anytime it says paradise, it's usually a temperate planet. No, like, angry stuff, like no sentinels, no, they still have animals and stuff, but like, it just ends up being like a really good planet. Let's go through the clouds. Yeah, because I was going to set myself up so I had that as a view. And this has the new lighting planet, the light up plants. So, you want to keep hitting the wrong button. You see these plants right here? Watch them. They light up. And then they go dim. Look at the grass. Because of the rings. And if you watch, the plants also light up. See? With it. They pulse. How cool is that? What's this thing? Look at that view. Oh. Must be a trade station nearby. Or not. Hovering rocks and shit. Not really. But like I said, most of the stuff that's going to refill it is going to be like this stuff. See, it's carbon. And then you can use you can craft, like, you have a portable thing you can put on your back. It'll be a portable, refiner. So basically you put your carbon in and you can turn it into condensed carbon so you can carry a ton of it with you. So once you get a certain amount, you won't have to worry about it. The other thing you want is sodium. So when you first start playing the game, if you don't have it on, whatchamacallit. Alright, so there's oxygen. O2 will show up as the red plants like that. Oh shit, there's a word. Get a free word. Learn the Viking word for eye. But the things you want to look for are going to be, there'll be yellow flowers, which are going to be your sodium. When I say yellow flowers, I mean like when you scan. What the hell? It's just making weird noises. Flying creatures? So you scan. Let me see if I can find any. Every planet's supposed to have some. Where's that sound coming from? Alright, I'm not seeing any right. Oh, it's that thing. Bastard. Fauna. And that's how you get your oxygens from most plants. But there'll be like these little yellow flowers. I don't know why they're not showing up on this planet. They usually show up on every planet. You'll see like a little yellow icon. And that's going to be your, and this dihydrogen jelly stuff. This is the crystal version. So like those are going to be your main elements. They're almost on every planet. So like you're not going to have an issue with like, say, recharging your thing because you just kill a couple mushrooms or flowers or, you know, any plant life will give you carbon. Here's a deposit. What's that? Boiling puddles? Also, the puddles here is boiling. What's that stuff made out of? Just copper? Alright. Now, copper you can refine into, like, different stuff for crafting. So, like, copper's pretty important. Cobalt's, like, one of the early things you want to get. You can get cobalt from most rocks, along with phosphorus, or ferrite dust, which your ferrite dust is going to be what you use for, like metal platings and repairing a lot of stuff. So like most of the stuff's abundant enough for you, you know. It's just grindy to have to get a whole bunch of it, but once you have it, like, you know, you just kind of get it as you go through the game. There we go. So you see little yellow diamonds? That's going to be your sodium. That's what you use for like your hazard protection to refill it. Because you'll get like a bar when you're on a hazardous planet. So you just want to pick up that and the oxygen and the carbon. Those are like your three main things. This is so wild. I want to feed you. Hey, fuck you. I was going to try and tame you. Yeah, you can tame animals and ride them. Yeah, there's like all kinds of stuff you can do now in this game. Like, whereas like when I first played it, like it was basically just getting to the center of the universe. They had a small little story thing, but that was basically it. That view is amazing. I really should make my base here. There's a cave. Cave animals? I'm not seeing any. Now in the caves, there's an easy way to get sodium too. I'm not sure. There's like, you get some wild ones. Like you can get alien ones and shit. Like you can get some that look like something off of like Halo. So this cave mirror stuff right here. So like at the very beginning of the game, if you're doing like a normal or survival or whatever, you want to go and find a cave to get protection. But this stuff right here, you can mine then. Whoops. This stuff, when you get it, you can turn it into that sodium stuff. So like you can even get protection one down here and then just like make it like a portable refiner, which a portable refiner is like one of the first things you learn. So you can pick up a bunch of that cave mirror. That's like that's like the, like if you want to stock up on sodium so that you don't have to worry about it for a while, this is the way to do it, just all these. So there's ways to just like get it super easy. And you can find rare stuff in caves. You can find like cave animals, or you can find like super rare materials that like will fetch a ton of like money or something at like a base. Oh crap. That's how you scan stuff. So like, if I'm aiming at this, it doesn't do anything, but then if I hold R1, R2, it scans it. You can do this though. So let me go to my multi-tool, and let's make this. Oh, combat scope.
Technology installed.
See what that looks like. Alright, what's the combat scope do? A recoil stabilizing weapon. Okay, so just it keeps it from like, if you're, because you can put different weapons on. Okay, so like you have your laser, you have your optical drill. That amplifies the laser. That's a gamma array, superconducting. But you can do this. So let me craft scatter blaster. So, if you're like doing a like dungeon, like one of the one freighters that you get, they're like dungeons, and you'll have these things that are like, or if you just have wild animals that are like, you can get some that are like hostile. Got a shotgun. Yeah. Alright, so... Oh no, those are... I think you're thinking of the, these. They're plasma launchers, geology cannon. You have the waveform recycler. Is that the thing where you can change... Alright, one sec. The first one just has all of them, that's why I went to that one. So, that's the other scanner. So that's, these are, yeah. That's what I was looking for. It cycles your scanner. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Now, I'm making it now. So see, look. You can search for like energy storms. You can search for, let me see. You can search for mining deposits. You can search for, does that have like weather effects? I don't know why it's skipping to one. But yeah, it changes things, and then you see how, let me do it on this one. You see how it's showing you like both sides? That's because there's one in front of me. Now if I turn to the right, no. There you go, see? Points you towards one, so like as I move it, and it'll tell you how far away it is. See how it says 340? So it's 340 meters in that direction will be where I'll find the hot spot. What else do I got? So you can make, here's your weapons, by the way. You have bolt caster, which is like, yeah, it shoots metallic items, high velocity projectiles. You have your blaze javelin, it's a plasma beam. You have a pulse spitter, which is like a machine gun, it's just like, you have, these are just upgrades for some of the other ones. So that one's for the shotgun. Amplified cartridges is for the pulse splitter, the machine gun. And then that one's for the pulse splitter. You can make them ricochet. So like, yeah. So like when you shoot into a room, you can like go around corners and shit. And then that's your mining. And then this is like your, you can shoot like grenade type things, you know. That's what these are. They're like grenade launchers. Then you can do the same with your starship. Only the starship's cool because it has this technology tab and a general. So you can put all your technology here. That's what I was doing. Now the cool thing about it is, see how these are like, I put them together. They get a boost whenever you do that. So if you put all your engines right next to each other, they get a boost. Yep. Alright. Maintenance on PlayStation? You mean the... What PlayStation maintenance is there?